In the end, James Harden did not take long to figure out this whole New York thing. We are all suckers for an injured star surprising everyone by hobbling his way back into the playoffs and back into our hearts. Harden effectively played on one leg Tuesday night. He scored 5 points. He shot 1 for 10 from the field. He shot 0 for 8 from three-point range. And yet out of his dreadful personal box score, Harden still delivered one of the more inspiring performances in franchise history. If Kevin Durant's amazing 49-point, 48-minute performance was the tangible in this stirring 114-108 comeback victory over Milwaukee, then Harden's ability to play 46 minutes with an injured hamstring was the intangible edge the Nets needed to survive what could have been a fatal defeat. "It inspired me this morning when he said he was thinking of giving it a go," Durant said. Willis Reed, Game 7 Madison Square Garden, this was not. But after appearing out of left field, Harden deserved so much credit for his determination, for his willingness to put his body on the line and, perhaps, for correctly reading the room. All boroughs of the city forever appreciate athletes who are resilient and tough. "I didn't expect to play," Harden said. Nobody did. But then Tuesday morning came, the morning of Game 5 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. "Woke up and was like, you know what, let's go," Harden said. "I tried to go out there and do the best I can. Hopefully, I gave my teammates some encouragement and some life." Harden gave them all of that. He wasn't about to let Durant go it alone in the wake of Kyrie Irving's ankle injury. As it turned out, his spirit was willing, but his hamstring was weak. He lacked lift on his jumper. He lacked any explosiveness in his cuts, his stops and starts, and moved deliberately about the court, while being hounded by Bucks defenders, as if he knew one wrong move could lock up his leg all over again. Harden couldn't lift himself, so he lifted his team instead. "It's the playoffs," he said, "and my team needed me." Simple. Somehow, he contributed 8 assists and 6 rebounds to the cause. Brooklyn won't forget this effort. As it relates to Harden's career legacy, never mind the way he'll be treated around town for the rest of his life if the Nets win it all, that's a very good thing. Remember, on arrival, people around here didn't quite know what to make of the bearded ball hog who grew up in California, played his college ball at Arizona State and spent his entire NBA career in the Western Conference until the Brooklyn Nets decided to go for it in January. Until the Brooklyn Nets decided there was no good reason to have a big 2 when it was possible to have a big 3. Harden had forced his way out of Houston with all the subtlety of a jackhammer, joining the superstars already in place, Durant and Irving, in pursuit of the NBA championship that has eluded him.